Hi guys, and welcome to my next room build. So this one is called it's called Indigo Dining, and heads up is lots of indigo. So, I think it's indigo that I use. Yeah. So I had absolutely no plan whatsoever before I decided to start building this. So I just thought, let's just go there. Let's just do it. And I have to say, this only took me an hour and 5 minutes to build, which I think is probably actually a record for me on building a whole room. My aim was like 20 minutes to build it, but that didn't happen. But it was short enough that I only had to speed this up, I think by 600% it sped up. So, we're getting better at this. The more I do, I'm hoping, give me 6 months and I'll be telling you that I did a room in 10 minutes. Well, maybe not. I don't think the room will look very good. Anyway, so yet again, this has loads of Peacemaker's custom content in it. Maybe I should just provide a link. I'll provide a link to the to his website so you can go and have a browse and download what you want. I think that is that lots of clutter that is custom content as well that ends up being in here that isn't from Peacemaker, but yeah, clutter's clutter. Just replace, if you haven't got it, just replace it with whatever clutter you do have. So I started trying to do this whole wall built-in thing on this side, and I didn't like it. And I have to say that in the end, this just completely goes, and we end up replacing it with a cabinet. But for now, it started off really quite a light and bright, just grey and whites, and then I just keep going darker and darker and darker with the room until it turns into the indigo room. But I think that's just the way I always end up doing it. I don't know. In The Sims, I feel like if things are white, they look boring. Is that the case? Yeah, they just look a bit strange, really. In real life, an all white room, you'd be like, oh, it looks amazing. In The Sims, not so much. It kind of, doesn't work. And you know what? That cheat box being open is annoying the hell out of me. Sorry if it's annoying you too. But nothing I can do now. I've recorded it, and it's just, I promise it does go, that cheat box. I just don't know when. Well, at least I haven't got the grid on, because loads of people get annoyed when people have the grid on, which is quite annoying. But I'm trying to play around with these lights. It was just the lights that I have that are for a tall wall height are just a bit too long, and then the ones I have a medium one, I just love that light above the dining room just to be a little bit lower down and closer to the table, but it wasn't to be. So I've used a round table, which I don't think I've ever done a dining room with a round table, because there really hasn't been any good round tables in the game. I normally do a square one. I think I'll probably end up doing another dining room soon, because in my own game, I've done a dining room and I built my own dining table, and it was just using Maxis, in-game tables, and I've built it, and it looks like custom content. So I thought I might just do a room based on that. But also I really want to do like a Parisian kind of apartment looking room, probably like a living room. I'm obsessed with those. But also I probably do a kitchen. I love kitchens, but you're kind of restricted. There aren't a lot of cabinets to choose from, so I always end up doing custom content anyway. I don't think I ever use the real cabinets that are available in the game, because That and all the beds. Oh yeah, I forgot I should do a bedroom, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll do a bedroom and a kitchen next. We'll do one of each room. Oh, and I really want to do a study as well. Maybe next time I'll do something a bit more feminine, considering I am a girl. But I think my design sense is kind of masculine. Like, it looks like a guy made this room. And I find it really difficult to do like pretty feminine ones. It's like a real effort for me. It takes a lot of thought, whereas these types of rooms come naturally to me. But anyway, yes. So I end up actually making it just a little bit smaller, and I think it works out so much better being smaller. It looks so much more put together and considered, just being that little bit smaller. And we did get rid of the double doors that were in what I'd call it a chimney breast. So I'm trying to do this thing with these mirrors and they just don't go. So we end up just going with one. Spoiler, the painting on the right hand side, the huge one that takes up all of the wall, is going to be reduced in size and moved over to the indigo coloured wall, because I finished this whole build and then I realised, there are no windows in this, and maybe I should put some in. So I end up putting some windows in, and I think I rotate the room actually as well, just to get a better screenshot, for the gallery, so it actually looks nice. And the light comes in through the windows, which always looks really cool, so that's a bonus, so it doesn't end up being so kind of dark and dingy. But here, that's Peacemaker's, like, kind of, was it Atwood set? I think all of this. Yeah, Atwood dining set from Peacemaker for the table and the chairs and that sideboard and this unit as well, and most of the decorations inside. Only thing about this is, once you put the decorations inside, I can't move them because it just thinks you're clicking on the cabinet. So once you put them in there, they're in there. There is no moving them. Yeah, good luck if you manage to figure out a way of getting them out of that what would you call that? I don't know. Display cabinet. That's what I'm going to call it. So yeah, I liked the blue of that floor lamp, but I think it's just pretty bad CC. It's just a little bit, no. And I was keeping trying to want to put accents of yellow in this room, but they just weren't going to go. So I gave up eventually. And then I am just changing the lighting to like a cool colour. I wish that was default in The Sims. Just the cool lights. And I've got to say, I've put these windows in. They're Peacemakers from his vaulted set of windows, and I haven't used them before. I downloaded them. I'm like, oh, okay, they just kind of look like some of the windows that are already in the game, and he's just made a set of them. But now that I've seen that they've got this wood colour, I think that wood colour looks amazing. I need to do a build with those windows in them, so I'm going to have to do a modern build. There I am. Ooh, and screenshots. So here we have just a little overview. So hope you liked the video and the room, and it's available for download now up on the Sims 4 gallery. So see you all next time. Bye guys.